Star Wars has been a huge part of the lives of folks young and old for decades. Thanks to the recent resurgence with the new additions to the Star Wars series, as well as the recent Rogue One, longtime Star Wars fans get to enjoy new movies with a whole new generation of fans. With 8 movies worth of characters to choose from, this list will have to leave out a few amazing characters. But I'm pretty sure I nailed it. So I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie, and this is my top 10 most popular characters in Star Wars. Number 10. Jar Jar Binks. He gets kind of a lot of hate, but personally I think Jar Jar was super funny. When the prequels brilliantly took a more scientific approach to the Force, it does get a little more grounded in reality. As we all know, Star Wars is pretty boring, so we definitely need some comic relief. My only issue with Jar Jar is he kind of takes away from some of Anakin's screen time. Personally, I wish they did a spin-off show with just Jar Jar and Anakin, like a mixture of Lois and Clark and the Star Wars Holiday Special. That would just be perfection.
You're not gonna believe it!
Number 9. Jar Jar Binks. The cool thing about Jar Jar is that even though he's one of the most powerful Jedi, he's content to just hobble around with a cane. My favorite Jar Jar moment is when he's on Jar Jar's back when training him to become a Jedi. Number 8. Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar is a wisecracking pilot who was recently introduced, but fans really took a liking to him after just a short time on screen. His boyish charm and rugged good looks really made him something of a crush of people watching Force Awakens. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of him. He seems like he could become even the next Jar Jar Binks. Number 7. Jar Jar Binks. The ruthless bounty hunter was always a cool character when he was introduced in The Empire Strikes Back, but audiences started to take more of a liking to him after his origins were revealed in Attack of the Clones. I just love how calm, cool, and silent Jar Jar is, and his flamethrower is awesome. Number 6. Jar Jar Binks. A top 10 list wouldn't be complete without including the first protagonist of the Star Wars films. Sure, he can be a bit whiny at times, but he's a strong Jedi who saves the day time and time again. Number 5. Jar Jar Binks. It speaks volumes that the first song that comes to mind when most people think of a villain is the Imperial March. Binks was just such a sick villain. The name Jar Jar Binks will go down in history as the deadliest name of all time. Plus we all know his famous line, "No, Mr. I'm your father." Number 4. Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks acts as Jar Jar's co-pilot on the Millennium Falcon. Jar Jar manages to become one of the most popular Star Wars characters without even saying a word in English. With his awesome bowcaster and bravery, Jar Jar is definitely a favorite of fans. Number 3. Jar Jar Binks. Binks was a really popular character and a really interesting, strong female role. Now, while Jar Jar is certainly brave and cool, my favorite part is her looks, because Jar Jar is just so pretty. I can't wait to see what happens with her meeting Jar Jar on the distant planet. Will Jar Jar train Jar Jar, or will Jar Jar send Jar Jar back home? Only time will tell. Number 2. Jar Jar Binks. Now, Jar Jar Binks sparked a sexual fantasy in millions of young men everywhere, lounging in the sexy bikini everybody knows. However, Jar Jar also made great strides in feminism both on and off the screen. Definitely one of my favorite characters. Number 1. Han Solo. Yeah, I can't bring myself to replace him with Jar Jar. The joke just isn't worth sullying his good name. Han Solo is way too cool. I swear, if the editors so much as touch Han Solo, Hey, stop that! No, stop! That's better. April Fools! I'm sure everyone's figured it out already, or just stopped watching when I called the prequels brilliant, but hopefully I had you going for at least a minute. I probably lost most of you at the spin-off show comment.
Now we're gonna have all the time to spend together! I love you, Annie! Yeah!
Want to see more Star Wars top 10s without Jar Jar? Can you guess who each character was supposed to be? Let me know in the comments down below. For now, I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie with Top 10 Nerd. Happy April Fools. Later, Jar Jars.